good afternoon, good evening. Hello. Welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. My name is Cindy Simmons. I will be your host for Coffee Convo Wednesday, as I am each and every week. Thank you for joining me for Coffee Convo Wednesday. For today, Wednesday, July 10th, episode 167. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. This is a show we're going to be here for about, 15, 20 minutes. We're going to talk about 3 things, and then at the end, I'm going to give you an amazing prize, because that's how we roll here on Coffee Convo Wednesday. A little bit about me. I am originally from Los Angeles, California, born and raised, with a couple of stops in Nashville and Atlanta, and now our family of 5 lives here in Orlando, Florida. My husband, our 2 daughters, 13 and 6, actually my 13-year-old's going to be 14 in 2 weeks. And my mama Jane lives with us. We're a huge Disney family. We grew up near Disneyland, and now we live near Walt Disney World. So that really works out for you, because I know a ton of you are Disney fans just like me, and I will have something fun at the end of the show for you, and you're going to be really excited. I might tease it and tell you in just a minute. But let me know what you're drinking. Comment below. Let me know what you're drinking. I'm just having water this afternoon. I feel like I didn't get enough water today, and I'm trying to be good about drinking all my water, because I do love water. So I will give you a cheers in a bottom half of Minnie Mouse cup for you. Wow, that came out so fast. It's been one of those days. I love big mugs, and I cannot lie. So I am all about collecting crazy, silly coffee mugs, whatever kind. Like, I just love them. The crazier they are, the more obnoxious they are. I love them. If you ever find one that you're like, this is so great, you can go to cindysimmons.com, send me an email. I'll shoot you my address, and you can send me a mug, and I'll give you a t-shirt or something nice in exchange for a fun coffee mug. Okay. I'm going to try and not splash myself again. I'm like that person who, when you go out to dinner, like, you spill and get stuff. I get it from my mom. My mama Jane will tell you the same thing. Okay, last week I forgot to tell you. We were off last week because we had family in from out of town. So I took a day off, which I think I've done twice in 3 years that we've been doing Coffee Convo Wednesday. So thank you for your patience. I hope you had a good 4th of July weekend. Hope you missed Coffee Convo Wednesday. This is what we gave away last time, and I have to say congrats to Shaliqua in Texas. What's up? She won the Target gift card, so Shaliqua, we will get that to you ASAP, I promise. I don't want to tell you. I'm going to wait. I'm going to make you wait till the end to find out what you were getting today. Okay, so I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to catch you up on. So much to talk about. I feel like this show could go for a really long time. But I want to be mindful of your time, so we will not be here for a really long time, because then that would go against my 15 to 20 minutes that I promise you every week that we try to adhere to. Okay. Oh, and if you would, go ahead and share this video. If you're watching on Facebook, just click share. If you're watching on YouTube, would love for you to subscribe. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Merci beaucoup. Dankeschön. That's all I got for you. All right, let's get into Coffee Convo Wednesday. Topic number 1. She said, wow. When this happened, it's funny that I think about you when this, crazy things in my life happen, because I think, oh my goodness, I can't wait to tell you on Coffee Convo Wednesday. So this happened, and I kind of died on the inside. So I was going with my 2 daughters, like I said, they're 13 and 6, and we were going into a grocery store. And you know how in a grocery store, sometimes in I guess you call it the lobby area, like the entrance area, they'll have a scale. Never understood that. Are we really all going to the grocery store to weigh ourselves? I don't know. Maybe we are. I'm not. But that day, my daughters wanted to weigh themselves. So up on the scale pops my 6-year-old daughter. Oh, look at me. Look what I weigh. I'm like, oh, that's great. So my teenager pops on, and she's like, oh, this is what I weigh. I'm like, great. Then my 6-year-old is like, Mommy, you need to get on. But of course, I didn't react like that. No, because I refuse to ever say anything negative about my body in front of my daughters, because I am made in God's image, so there would be nothing negative to say. Are you with me? Are you with me? Can I get a like for that? Okay. So I, without blinking, pop on the scale. And what does my teenage daughter say? Wow, Mommy. Yeah. But in all honesty, when I saw the number, I went, oh, wow. But that was internally when I said it. And she was like, wow, Mommy. But I said, as a gentle reminder, look, I've popped 2 of you out of my body, and I'm not 20, I had breast cancer. Not that I have to justify it. This is what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, let's go get those cookies for camp that we're here to pick up. But it was such a reminder that that number shouldn't be what's important. It is how you feel. But being totally honest, right now, I'm not feeling so great because I'm wearing my favorite jeans, and they're being held together with a safety pin. Okay, so there's that. I like to be real on the show. Like, for example, I didn't do my hair today. Like, I didn't wash my hair. I do have my lashes on and my red lip because they're my 2 favorite things. But yeah, I'm wearing jeans that are held together with a big safety pin, which I'm not going to show you because there's no need. No one wants to see that. And I haven't washed my hair in approximately 2 days because I have been a little busy. So when my daughter said that, I realized it could have gone either way. I could have been like, oh my goodness, how did I get to that number? But the thing is, like, I got to that number because I'm being me. I'm living my life. It's like what I was talking about when I say that my friend Carly started this hashtag, just wear the suit. We get so caught up in a number and the scale. I'm not even making this up. I actually don't own a scale. I don't own a scale in my house, nor have I had a scale in my house for probably 5 years, 4 or 5 years. Because I know it's a good way to gauge, and some of you, if you do that, that's you, and you do you, like I always say. If you have to be held accountable, and that's why you have a scale, like my best friend says that all the time, then that's okay. That you have to do what works for you. I can't do that because I was sort of living and breathing by the scale. What am I weighing now? Oh, it's early in the morning. Oh, it's late at night. Oh, it's early in the morning. Oh, it's middle of the day. I couldn't do it anymore. So out went the scale. And now, okay, when I'm safety pinning my jeans together, that might be a good indication that I need to stop eating everything in sight. So about 3 weeks ago, I did start taking smoothies to lunch because I work at a radio station and I'm doing a show from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. so that covers the lunchtime area. And I used to bring my lunch before, but now I'm just making a protein smoothie. It's really simple. Protein powder, flaxseed, water, a whole bunch of kale, which I wouldn't normally eat, but I've kind of grown to like, and a whole bunch of fruit and a little splash of almond milk. That's it. And I literally have been eating that every day for about 3 weeks now because I was really learning about myself. Like, we have a resident foodie, Carol, who loves this show as well. Thanks, Carol. She is on our radio station every Wednesday morning. She always brings in these like super delicious new recipes and treats because I don't really like cooking. I'm like, yes, Carol, whatever you're making, I'm sampling. But I've had to be like, okay, I just don't need to eat everything that's in front of me all of the time. But that's me living life. That doesn't mean I'm gonna like not enjoy stuff. Like, for example, last night I had a Mickey pretzel because I was at Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. I had a Mickey pretzel for dinner. It was a convenience thing and it was a Mickey pretzel thing because that's one of my favorite things at Walt Disney World is a Mickey pretzel. I had that for dinner, but I had a healthy breakfast this morning and then I had my protein smoothie for lunch. So I feel like I'm balanced today. So look, does it matter what it says on the scale? Sure, if that matters for you, then good. Then it matters for you and that's okay. It can't matter for me anymore because then I just get all in my head. I am working on just making healthier choices and trying to get exercise. My husband and I are gonna attempt to run tomorrow morning. We've been trying to do that a little bit, like a walk-run situation, but I am not getting caught up in old Cindy, who used to be all obsessed with that. So this is kind of just my reminder to you because I always want to be as encouraging as I can, that it doesn't have to be about the number, just how you feel. That's it. And remember, God made us in his image, so he kind of loves us the way that we are. So if you say anything negative about yourself and you're looking in the mirror, you're basically like insulting a sunset. That's what I'm going to pretend that we all are, sunsets, because we're works of art. You wouldn't look at a sunset and be like, that's a pretty bad one today, God. No, you would not do that. So let's be kinder to ourselves. Can I get an amen and a cheers, and a little like, if you agree. All right, next up on Coffee Convo Wednesday. So I wanted to share something that happened in our house with my 13-year-old daughter. She is in this space right now in this season where she is trying to make money over the summer, which I remember fondly because I was the same way. I was all about being a little entrepreneur because I wanted my own money. So she's doing that and doing odd jobs around the neighborhood. Well, recently, another neighbor referred another neighbor to my daughter, and she was hired, if you will, to water some plants. So when I asked my 13-year-old daughter, what's the schedule? She originally told me Thursday and Sunday, but said to the woman that she would try and get in there in between if she could. And she told me that the woman said that's fine, of course, because it rains all the time in Florida, so if it's raining, don't worry about it. Okay, so she goes and she waters the plants on a Sunday, then on a Thursday, or no, it was a Thursday, then a Sunday. And then we have family come into town last week. Well, on the day that family was here, she didn't go water the plants in the morning, and then she got violently ill Tuesday night. Well, she did not communicate to the house owner of the plants that she got sick. And so she was going to wake up Wednesday morning and then go water the plants. Unbeknownst to me, she was actually supposed to water the plants Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. So she didn't go on Tuesday morning, then couldn't go Tuesday night because she got sick, and then she was going to plan on going on Wednesday morning. Well, she didn't communicate that to the owner. So Tuesday night, the owner texted her. We have her on restricted times for iPad because she doesn't have a phone. She does iPad time. Well, she didn't get the text until Wednesday morning when she was going to say, you know, hey, I'm going to go do this. Well, she didn't communicate, and she got fired. I don't know how else to say it. The woman said, I found someone else. I couldn't get a hold of you. You didn't go water the plants yesterday, which she knew because she has the Ring cameras. Sorry. And so I said to my daughter, I'm like, you know, you need to apologize. You need to apologize, ask for forgiveness. And then I suggested to her, because the woman said, I'll pay you for the 2 days, of course, but I'll get someone else. I already have someone else. So I suggested to her that she offer to the woman to do the rest of the week free of charge. Hey, please accept my apology. I was sick. I didn't communicate to you yesterday that I was sick and that I was going to go this morning. Please forgive me. I would like to continue the rest of the week at no charge. So she did, and the woman said no. Could the woman have shown some grace and let her? Absolutely. But initially, she was wrong. My daughter was wrong. She had a schedule, and she chose to spend time with her cousin who was in town, and they went to the pool that morning, and then, like I said, she got sick. So she was sick the rest of the day. But she didn't go in the morning, and I don't know. Should the neighbor have shown more grace? Am I being too hardcore on her? But I did make her write a thank you note, because I make her write thank you notes to all of her customers, because I just think that's a nice thing to do. My mom, Mama Jane, thank you. She taught me to write thank you notes, and I love them. I think they're super important. So yeah, she wrote a thank you note and said, hey, thank you again for your business. Please forgive me for not having good communication. I hope that you will give me another chance to earn your business. So I'd love to know if you would comment below here on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching, and just let me know what you think. Was, my daughter wrong? Should the woman have shown grace? Should it have been a combination? I would love to know what you think, because she was pretty upset about it. Like, she was in tears. She's like, I got fired. But I feel like it's a good lesson for her to learn. You have to communicate. I cannot tell you how many people that I communicate with on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, who don't return emails. It's super frustrating. It's like a pet peeve of mine. Like, I could give you a list on more than my two hands. How many people do not return emails? I just don't understand that. All that to say, I think it's a good lesson in responsibility and communication, and I want her to learn now. So, okay, let me know what you think. And finally, on Coffee Convo Wednesday, I was kind of excited. So I was at Magic Kingdom yesterday at Walt Disney World, and I got to meet Tamron Hall. And if you're like me, you're like, Tamron Hall? Oh, yes, Tamron Hall. She used to be on the Today Show. I think she was on MSNBC for a little while too. But Tamron Hall, who I just think is stunning, has a new talk show coming out, and it's September 9th. And she was at Magic Kingdom because she's going to be on a local channel here in Orlando. She's going to be in all of the markets. I think in almost every market she's on. But I'm kind of excited for a few reasons, because she left the Today Show. I don't remember why she left, but she left, got married, had a baby at, I think, 48. So she's a new wife, a new mom, and she's starting a new TV show. And I love watching women succeed and do things like, yes, look, I'm not here at the Today Show anymore, but look what I'm going to do. Bam! Watch me succeed, and I am here for it. So September 9th, 2019, I am going to watch that show. So I'm at Magic Kingdom talking to her yesterday, and we're like, hey, let's do a picture. And she's like, okay, so like, what do you want to do? Like, what kind of picture? And I'm like, yes. I said, well, if I'm being totally honest, I realize you don't know me, but I'm kind of like silly, dorky, goofy. So our family always does like silly pictures, like, you know, like we're just crazy. Like if you follow me on any of my socials, I'm just a goofy person because I love spreading joy. That's what I say to you guys every week. Spread joy and kindness like Nutella. So I just want to spread joy. So being silly in our pictures is kind of like what we do. It's our family, it's our thing. So she goes, oh yeah, I'm in, let's do this. So there we are in front of Cinderella Castle, like super silly. You can see the picture on my Facebook page here, on Instagram. I just loved her. I thought she was just lovely and even more beautiful in person. Did you ever do that? Because when I went, when Dr. Phil was on my radio show, Dr. Oz, that was so long time ago. When Dr. Oz was on my radio show in Atlanta, like he's really good looking. Like, has like a really good looking face. I told him that, I go, you're like even better looking in person. Like you just have this really good skin. Anyway, so Tamron Hall, my new favorite talk show. That's what I'm going to be watching, the Tamron Hall show on September 9th. And she was lovely. So while I was at Magic Kingdom hanging out with Tamron Hall, oh, what's up? I got a Mickey pretzel, which is what I already told you I had for dinner last night because, Mickey pretzel. And I picked up a little prezi for you. I was so excited to bring these back for the show today because they just came out Monday. Look, it is the Ariel, I want to like move this. It's the Ariel Minnie ears to celebrate the 30th anniversary of The Little Mermaid. Can you believe that The Little Mermaid came out in 1989 in November? So it's 30 years old. Just wrap your brain around that one for a minute. So these just came out on Monday, and I love them so much. And you guys have responded and told me you love when I do Minnie ears, the Minnie ears headband especially. So when I saw these, I was like, yes, oh yes, I'll take them. So I have these to give away for you. So all you have to do is comment Mermaid, because I think that's easy. Comment Mermaid and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can comment here, but here's how the bonus entry works. If you're watching on Facebook, go over to YouTube and comment Mermaid and the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday on YouTube. You get an extra bonus. If you're watching on YouTube, you gotta go over to Facebook and comment on Facebook. That's how you get your bonus entry. So comment Mermaid and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday, and then we will pick a winner and we will announce the winner on next week's show. I gotta tell you, I'm just like, oh my goodness. Mermaid hair, don't care, says that on the side. I mean, look, I wanna just kind of get up. I know it's like a little iridescent bow, and then the purple shells, and they're like these velvety, oh, they're so pretty. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. Oh, okay. So, yeah, there you go. Love that. And that's Coffee Convo Wednesday for Wednesday, July 10th, 2019, episode 167. Just a couple of things before we get out of here, okay? I am going to a Disney conference on Friday. It's a social media conference. I cannot wait because I'm gonna learn a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna bring you back presents, because that's what I do, because I love to bring you back presents. It's kind of like you're there with me hanging out. So I'm really excited to just learn all day and then bring you back presents next week and tell you all about the new happenings at Walt Disney World. So it's gonna be a fun event on Friday. Then we're going to Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're going to Toy Story Land with our neighbors, Megan and Mike, and their little daughter, Avery. So I cannot wait. Our families are getting together because I love them. So that's going to be a fun Friday night. Saturday night, I'm going to New Kids on the Block with my bestie. Woo, woo, woo. So that's going to be super fun. But before I get out of here, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for letting me just have a week off last week to spend time with our family who was visiting. That was just some much needed QT quality time. I will be back next week. Don't forget, you can listen to me on the radio every weekday, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, depending on where you live. You can go to Z88.3 if you live here in Central Florida, or you can go to zradio.com. You can tell that Amazon device of yours, or depending on what you have, to play Z88.3, or just download the app, Z88.3. Super easy, so you can listen to me. And then tomorrow is the last day for Florida residents only to win a family 4-pack, a Florida resident, get your ears on, 4-day tickets to Walt Disney World. So you can go to zradio.com for all the details, but yes, it is just for you Florida viewers, but if you live in Florida, that could work out for you tomorrow at 12:35 Eastern Standard Time. Follow me on all the socials. You can go to cindysimmons.com and link over to the Z88.3 page there. You can link over to all of my social media channels, and you can link over to my YouTube channel as well. So have a great rest of your week. Thanks for hanging out with me on Coffee Convo Wednesday. And don't forget to like and share. Cheers. Oh, wait, and spread joy and kindness like Nutella. Duh. Love you guys. Have a great week. Bye.